Hello everyone, welcome to this video series on Java Technologies Lab. So in this video I am going to demonstrate the program 4 which is creating a cookie and set the expiry time for that cookie. Okay, so first let's create a new project. So new dynamic web project. Okay, let's give the project name, it can be anything, but let's say let's give it as cookies test. Click on finish. Okay, the project is created. Now right click the project and click on new, click on HTML file. Let's give the name of the file as index.html. Finish. Okay, so as I have told you in the previous video, the first thing we will create is a HTML file, right? So this is the code of the HTML file. So as I told you in the previous video, what is the HTML file going to show? It is going to just create a single submit button which displays the text create cookies. So when I click this button, it is going to shift the control to add cookies servlet. So next we have to create this add cookies servlet. Okay, so now let's do that. So again right click the project, new, servlet, and servlet name is add cookies. Okay, so it has to be the same one, add cookies, finish. So before it is created, let me copy paste the code. So the entire code will be provided in the description. Okay, so delete this and add the code. Okay, so this is the code of the add cookie servlet. So let's see what we are doing in this servlet. So there is a do get method which serves this get request which we are sending from index.html file. Now the first line inside the do get method is we are creating a cookie. So I already explained you in the previous video that we have to create an object for the cookie class for creating a cookie, right? So this is the name I am providing user, and the value that will be stored in the user is Teja. So you can change these two things to whatever you want, but I have given the name as user and the corresponding value in the name is Teja. And the next line, see what I am doing by using this object C1. I am using a method called set max age. Okay, so if you remember, the goal of the experiment 4 is to create a cookie, and after creating the cookies to set the expiry time for that, right? So how do you set the expiry time? By using the method set max age, and here I am giving 5 means 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, whatever cookie I have added, this cookie will be deleted automatically. It will not be available. Okay, now after creating the cookie and after setting the expiry time, what you have to do is you have to add the cookie to the client browser, right? So how do you add the cookie? By using the method add cookie. So where is this method available? It is available on this response object which belongs to HTTP servlet response. Okay. So after adding the cookie, now I am displaying some message on the browser. So what I am displaying is uh, I am displaying a message called cookies created successfully, and also I am providing a link by using the a tag. Okay, by using the a tag, I am providing a hyperlink which displays the text check cookies, and the target where I have to go is another servlet called check cookie. Okay, so the servlet is not there right now. We have to create this check cookie. So again, right click the project name, new, servlet. So you have to give the name of the servlet as this check cookie, finish. So before it is created, let me copy paste the code. Okay, remove this and paste the code. Okay, so what is happening in this second servlet is, again we have the do get method, and inside this I have written code for fetching already added cookie. So what is the cookie we have added? We have added a cookie called user whose value is Teja, right? So here how to get the cookies is by using a method called get cookies, which is available on request object, this one, which belongs to HTTP servlet request interface. Okay, so simply write request dot get cookies. Okay, and this get cookies method will return an array of cookies. So you have to store it in an array of the type cookie. Okay, the type of the array is cookie, right? Now once you got the value stored in the array, you have to check whether the cookie by the name user is available or not. For that I am writing a loop. Okay, before going into the loop I am actually checking whether the cookie is fetched by this method or not. Okay, so I am writing c not equal to null. That means if the condition is true, means that something has been fetched by this method, it got some cookies back. Okay, now from starting to the length of the array, c dot length, the array length, what I am doing is, if for each element, that is c of I dot get name. So what is the use of this get name method is, it retrieves the name of the cookie. So I already told you, right, the cookie is stored as name value pair as a pair, which contains two things. One is name, second one is value. Okay, so we are getting that name, and if that name is uh, equal to user, that means this one. So what I am doing is I am setting a variable flag to true, which is this one I have created here. Okay, so what is the purpose of this flag is, we are saying that whenever this user cookie is found, we are saying flag is true. So by the end of this loop, if flag is true, what is the meaning? That this is found, user cookie is found. That's what I am doing. If it is found, let's print a message cookie found. Otherwise, when will it come to this else case? If this user cookie is not found, so that time we have to print cookie not found. Okay, right? I think you understood. So there is another else also here. So when will it come to this line is, if we didn't add any cookies and we are trying to check whether cookies are there or not, this condition will become false. So when this condition becomes false, it will also print cookie not found, because there are no cookies added, right? Okay, so this is the code which is available in check cookie servlet. Okay, so I think I am clear. Now let's run this. So index.html, run, select the server, finish. Okay, the server is starting. You will get some messages in the console like this. Mm, it has failed to start. Okay, let me see what is the problem. Mm, okay. Mm, server is not running. The ports are given. Save. Run. Okay, let's go to the console and check exactly what is happening. So we are getting some exceptions. Shared container failed during. Okay. What we can do is let's remove the server and try to add it again. Okay. Apache 10 finish. Uh, when you have added the server, you have to remember that you have to give some administrator port number. Let's give this 8000. Save. Now let's see if this will start or not. Okay, now it has started. Right, then let's run the HTML file. Okay, restart server. Okay, so here is the output. So this is the index.html file. So it displays a button called create cookies. Now when I click this create cookies, it will go to add cookie servlet where I am creating the cookie and adding to the browser, right? Now it is saying cookies created successfully, and now we are going to check. Okay, now it is saying cookie not found. Why? Because after adding, the time has gone past 5 seconds. If you remember, uh, here in add cookies, we have set the uh, expiry time as 5 seconds. So it is past 5 seconds. So what we can do is we can again go back to index.html, click on create cookies. Now immediately create check cookies. Now it is saying cookie found because we are within 5 seconds. Now if I again refresh the page, it will say cookie not found because it is 5 seconds. It is past 5 seconds limit and cookie is deleted. So it is saying cookie not found. Okay. So I will do it once again. Okay. Index.html, create cookies. Immediately click on check cookies. It will say cookie found. Okay. Now it is 5 seconds. It is saying cookie not found because the cookie has already expired. Okay. So because of the server, we have faced some problem. It has taken some time. But if you are facing the same problem when you are starting the server, just delete the server and add the server again. Okay. So that's it. This is the program for creating a cookie and setting the expiry time for the cookie. Thank you.